I think the redevelopment of the historic Union Station building is a game changer for Denver and for Colorado. In about a year, the train will run from DIA to Union Station. That, as we look at transportation and the growth of our city, it's a critical piece to our success to hopefully avoid a lot of congestion with cars and allowing people to really be pedestrians in what I think is one of the world's best pedestrian-friendly cities.
You know, the Union Station is a tremendous example of a building that was slated to be torn down at one time and is historically so important to our community, but also as an example. It's really an example of a couple of eras of architecture, because the wings were completed in 1881 and the Great Hall area here was completed in 1914.
But in the 1950s, when air travel overcame train travel as the primary means of transcontinental travel, the building really fell by the wayside. It was not a place that people went to. Train service diminished to as low as 2 trains a day, and the building really languished for decades and decades. What we were able to do was to turn it back into a real train station, but much more than that.
The vision was to really create a place that people, both locally in Denver and Colorado, as well as people from around the world, that would want to come to. And early on, as we were visioning the project, we thought about the Great Hall becoming Denver's living room. And as you think about that, it's a place that if you live here and Denver's your home, your living room is a place you like to hang out, but also when you have guests coming, they might come and hang out in your living room. So that was the idea that started us thinking about what to do.
For us particularly, our team came together, and it's quite a sensational team. I always jokingly say it was a bunch of control freaks that got together and learned to collaborate, and the collaboration has been extremely rewarding, I think, for all of us to learn to work together and to create something that really redefines the city.
Because the project contains a hotel, a collection of Colorado-based restaurants, terrific retail, and a great hall that is more than a waiting room. It's a gathering spot for the community. A building that was completely irrelevant is now the centerpiece of a multi-billion-dollar transportation district.
Today, contrasting to what was here before, we have a building that is full of life, that has people coming and going literally 24/7, 365 days a year, never closes. And so in addition to the amazing retail experience, you actually have people living in this building.
What I like to do is I like to sit down in the middle of the Great Hall just any day and watch America walk by, because everybody's here. Everybody's here. And generally, especially on their first visit, they are so happy.
And I think what that has done is it's ensured that Denver's downtown will be one of the most vibrant, relevant, livable downtowns in the country. And without the station and without this being at the hub of it, I think the city could have ended up like a lot of other cities where the downtown's important, but it's not really the heart of the community, which is what we have here.